What's going on, everybody? My name is Solo and we are back with Game 2 of the Lakers 2024-2025 season. The Lakers beat the Phoenix Suns at home 123-116. Now my first thoughts about this game. The first half I was at work and I saw we were down by like 22 and I thought, oh man, now I've come down to earth and I understand that this team is not unbeatable. I come to find out while watching the second half of the game, we come back and we win by 7. Let's get right into it. Anthony Marshawn Davis. Like I said, MVP. 35 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, 2 blocks, 1 turnover, 11 for 18 from the field. Just overall dominance. And speaking of dominance, I said he didn't have a good game last game, in the first game of the season. Austin Reeves. 26 points, 8 assists, 3 steals, a block, 4 turnovers. We definitely had more trouble moving the ball, but that's to be expected when we were down by like 22. D'Angelo Russell. Get off my team.
Guangdong Tigers.
Rui Hachimura, 5 for 12, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. I want to go back to Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis because in this game, there was a lot more ball movement between those two. JJ Redick had sets in place, set it for both of them to run, and they just took over. LeBron had a cool 21 in the first half. He wasn't really playing that well, but you know what? He's 40 years old. You shouldn't be expecting him to carry us through these games. I'm not going to expect too much out of him. He might get a cool 20 points like he did tonight, but don't expect him from now on to average like 30. Jackson Hayes, 6 points. Gabe Vincent, 5 points. Same amount of points as D'Angelo Russell. We're going to get back to D'Angelo Russell in a bit. Max Christie, only shot the ball 1 time, 3 points. He has the worst plus minus on the team. For those who don't know what plus minus is, it's kind of like a number that's like the team is that good or that bad without with you on the court. So in this instance, he has a plus minus of minus 17. So in that matter, the Lakers are 17 points worse with Max Christie on the field, on the court than off the court. Dalton Connect, 8 points. What I liked about this game compared to the first game, JJ Redick saw that we were down 22 and he kept the team calm. Nobody panicked. They just kept playing basketball. The reason they were down 22 in the first place is because everything was going in for the Phoenix Suns in the first half. And I did see Bradley Beal had a pretty infamous quote where he said, "My mama told me not to play with my food, finish your breakfast." Yeah, finish with that L, why don't you? You may notice that this video is going to be much shorter than the last video. That's because, last video was the first game of the season, so this is going to be like kind of the length that's going to be every game from now on, unless it's the playoffs or finals. This is kind of what it's going to be. On Phoenix side, Kevin Durant did his best, 30 points. Kevin Durant does what he does best, which is cooking his defender. Yusuf Nurkic, 1 for 5. If you have Yusuf Nurkic in 2024 guarding Anthony Davis, your team is cooked. Your team is donezo. Tyus Jones, 14 points. Bradley Beal had more trash talk moments in this game than points. He had 15 points. Devin Booker had 23, but this was an off night for Booker. As for the bench, the bench for the Phoenix Suns isn't that great, but that is to be expected when your 3 best players have 3 max contracts, so you don't have a lot of wiggle room and salary to go out and get quality players. This is going to be a tough challenge for Phoenix if they want to get far, if they want to first make the playoffs, but also make it far in those playoffs. The coach Mike Budenholzer, he tends to, man, Mike Budenholzer, he used to be like such a great coach. I remember when he coached the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks to their first NBA championship in like 50 years. You know, Phoenix is gonna have to have some work to do. Lakers, you know, I like what I see so far. There's nothing that I really can criticize about, aside from the fact that this team would do so much better if we could trade for a starting center. Like, we need a starting center, and it would be nice if in the process of getting that new center, that new starting center, that we could get rid of D'Angelo Russell, because we gotta let him go. I think what this team really needs in order to like solidify itself as a title contender, because it's got the coaching, it's got the stars, it's got the supporting players in Reeves, like in terms of the scoring in Reeves, Hachimura, and Dalton Connect. It just needs a little more rim protection. Jackson Hayes is good, like he's been good so far, but he's not meant to be our starting center. You know what I mean? It would be nice if we could do that. Christian Wood is still out, but even then, like I don't know if he could be that starting center. That starting center that can stay healthy. How about that? That's what I mean. We need a combination of Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood. A competent center that can stay healthy. That's what we need. We could also use a 3-and-D guard to put alongside Austin Reeves, because it looks like that JJ Redick is putting the ball in Austin Reeves' hands way more. And the thing about Austin Reeves is that he is very much capable of running without the ball, trying to get himself open, and it kind of leaves out D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell does not work well off the ball. He needs the ball in his hands to function. You know, again, this is like early in the season, two games out, but this is awesome. This is awesome, what I like to see. What I noticed is that JJ Redick is kind of phasing out D'Angelo Russell. It's too early to tell. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Just letting you guys know that my weekly review of the NBA will go up soon. By the time this video comes out, it'll probably be the Lakers-Kings game will be going on, so I'll probably record that later tonight and then have it up by tomorrow. And then the NBA video will probably go live on Monday. That's definitely what I'm trying to shoot for, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.